I don't like that sound. Is he gonna be the first to die inside his own car? Inside Shirley? I'm nervous and tired and I don't know how this is gonna end up. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. What? We went to the Irish bar? Okay, sure. Gregor, bartender G, or just G to his regular patrons, might be rough around the edges. Sometimes a bit too gruff for a man serving drinks behind the counter, but he belongs to good folk of the city. If there's anyone in this place I can rely on to look after people important to me, it's probably him. He means well, surprisingly, despite his surly demeanor. Cares to some extent for people he likely only sees once in a while, or on a bad day. Not the best job in the world, in my opinion, but that's exactly what it is, isn't it? In wine, there's truth. Alcohol, in this case. It looses the tongue, forces one to let his or her guard down, whatever inhibitions anyone has. It all flies straight out the window after a few glasses. Has made him observant too. Always has one or two things to say about someone or something. Most of the time it's me, opinionated ass. But well, God knows how many times I've asked for his help. And I'm met with a dead end or two in a case where I'm in trouble. This time's no different. Oh. Okay. Single look at my face, I don't even need to say anything, and the next thing we know, he's leading us in. No questions asked. Maybe it's also for this reason I find myself drifting toward his station hours later, after having gotten that much needed shut-eye. Newly washed drinking glasses and tumblers line the counter surface when I enter the room. Behind the bar, G's busy wiping each of them clean, likely prepping it for tonight's use. Briefly, he glances up to me once I climb one of the empty stools and grab a rocks glass sitting next to my elbow. Okay. Even at a dead hour, with only a few patrons milling about, this place still smells strongly of liquor. Honestly, I've never grown fond of it. Okay. He doesn't say anything. Although it's clear from the way his mouth is curved up in a tight frown that he has questions, a bucket load of it. He wisely keeps it shut. Instead, he simply focuses back on his work. Rinse, wipe, stash away, repeat. Going through the motions with such familiarity, almost a trance. It'll work. Okay.
Stupid, stupid, stupid. Some fucking detective I am.
That's likely the moment when Cooper saw it. If the logic holds, I need to hurry there right away. And if there are answers anywhere, it would be there. It should be there. Oh no, is he gonna go to the house by himself? Oh no, come on, man.
It's because you did this.
Hello?
It's all your fault.
Oh, it's the ghost.
Why won't you believe me?
Reminder of what I failed to do and of who I failed. At some point, they all begin to blur together, twining and coiling, every horrid image and memory of her, taking the forefront of my mind. No matter how much I refuse to remember the fear I felt then, to push it far back as I can, the visions come to me like a deluge. Before I know it, or I can drown, another voice pulls me out of it.
You doing good there, boy?
Hey, gee. Like the Richard for me. See, this bartender reminds me of Richard so much. Richard is a person that just grounds me. Like a good friend. A friend that I didn't know I had. Bossy, hold me. Well, it's fine. We're fine. See? It's you, Richard. This is who I imagine you to be. A guy who has his shit together, just doing his job, and listens to people with problems. And then you're like, and then you're like, you know, a Sherlock Holmes by itself. It's deeper now, marred with worry and agitation. He does let it go when I offered him a small nod, but the furrow between his eyebrows never leaves his face. He always has a knack for reading people after all, even someone who can be a closed off or distant like me. In all the time I spend in the force, there's only one other person who's as keen as this old guy, the chief. Funny and weird to some degree.
You're looking a bit green. Sure you got plenty of rest back there?
I'm sure Richard has the same exact... Oh, you're right about that. We're friends? We're friends? Hell yeah, we're the best of friends. See, it's like G and Ashton's relationship. They don't really know each other. They're just like people they know to trust. Sort of. Yeah, me and Richard. I have only known Richard for about a couple months. And I'd say we're good friends. Friends I would trust my life to. Yup. Shit, I'm sold, we're best friends. Yeah!
You were only out for an hour or two. Wouldn't hurt to try and get some sleep. I'll keep an eye out.
See? The best of friends.
No need. Don't worry about me. I won't be able to get some sleep anyway.
Not with her face still a clear picture in my head, no.
I heard that from you before. Not buying it. What's the story this time? This as bad as that case with the guy who ate his own eyeball?
What the fuck?
I wish it were. Jesus, stop reminding me. I hated that case. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you get a kick out of telling people about it.
It's useful, you know, for blokes who don't know their limits. Sends them right out the door after I start with a description. Or was it the part when the poor schmuck gouged his eyes out?
Whoa, okay, yep.
Nasty, awful, icky stuff, and it gets the job done. Like I said, useful.
At least he's very resourceful.
Don't even need to call security these days if I want to kick someone out.
Damn. I can't argue against your reasons that we're friends. Yeah!
Anyway, pretty sure that pales in comparison to whatever this is now. I haven't seen you this stressed out since they closed that case. The one from 10 years ago with your professor friend.
Abigail and her team weren't able to solve that one, G. No one has been able to. It just went cold.
Same difference. But what do I know, eh? I just serve drinks, listen to people's problems and their whining, then make sure they get home safe afterwards.
What a good guy.
Thing is,
Oh?
I'm also not blind, kiddo.
What?
And you can bet your ass I can tell when a person's about to fall apart.
Oh, that. Okay, I thought he'd be like, I'm the ghost all along, and be like, fuck no!
What? Is this some form of therapy from you? Are you going to offer me free drinks now?
Really, I can use them right now. Something to numb the net senses. But when has that helped anyone?
Ha! In your dreams, kid. Last time someone gave you the hard stuff, your photographer friend had to haul you out of this place almost half naked.
Damn!
Hey, I can handle my liquor when I put my mind to it.
No, that's when... No, you cannot. You should not go drinking, Ashton.
Not from what I've seen, nope. Besides, you usually avoid drinking. Either way, it's out of the equation. And when booze no longer counts, we just talk. So, talk. It's not like anyone within earshot will care. That chap over there only wants his cricket matches.
I doubt you believe it, G.
I've heard worse stuff. Try me.
You know that mansion down at Anslum?
Yeah, who doesn't? You live in this town long enough, it's impossible not to hear a thing or two about it. Bloody locals.
Well, my friend found a primitive version of a chain letter in there. Now that we've seen it, we're cursed.
A beat passes. For a long moment, G stands there unmoving. His hand stops short of placing the glass he's been wiping prior to the rack on his left. All while he stares at me with eyes that are nothing short of scrutinizing. He probably assumes I'm joking. Who wouldn't? Not a week ago, I've been put in the same position. Yep. There it is. That's the letter.
It's
Not a prank.
This isn't a prank! I saw something!
You saw something. It's too late. We're stuck in a never-ending nightmare where the only way out might be death. And like I've expected G's reaction to it, and amused laughter. It booms throughout the whole pub after a long bout of silence, like I've just told him a particularly funny joke.
Okay. Good one, kid.
I also imagined Richard being like this if I told him I was cursed. Like, ha! Lol. PogChamp. Feels bad, man.
You don't want to spill. No one's forcing you. Seriously, though. Good one.
Although I want to be angry with him, I can't find myself in it. Can't even muster the energy for a scowl or a glare. Nothing but a taste of my own medicine to temper the annoyance bubbling up in me, I suppose. God damn it, Richard, I knew it. I knew it! You couldn't resist, could you? The end, echoing her words is the best I can do.
It's not a joke.
Yeah, all right. Good luck with that. You're on your own.
God damn it, Richard! Replace the G with Richard.
Here, I thought you didn't have an ounce of humor in that body. Guess I'm wrong.
He shakes his head, lets out another chuckle before returning to his desk. By now, almost half of the glasses have been put away. The only ones remaining are the smaller kind used for shots and stemmed one for cocktails. Despite being busy with this task, his amusement does not entirely disappear from his face. He keeps talking as though I'm simply another customer he entertains with his stories. But we both know it's more than that. It's the wistful expression on him says anything.
Man, can't believe you're the same rookie who walked in here almost a decade ago. Too smart for his own good, that boy. Has always been 2 steps ahead of things. Now he's here, sulking.
I must have screwed up somewhere then.
I must have screwed up a lot. For things to suddenly shift like this, for me to become a mere shadow of a person I used to be.
No, I don't think so. This one, screwed up? Not by a mile. It's too early to say. You've still got several years ahead of you, Holmes. Take it easy. But some things change, eh? It has been years, and you were a kid back then.
You've known me long enough, I don't resist shit. Yeah, you like jump on that so quickly.
You know, the sort that's a bit unsure. Making all the horrible decisions in life he'd eventually be embarrassed to talk about.
You never stop calling me kid, though.
Well, you still are. It's just at this time. You're sure of who that badge and gun is for? What was it you police types usually say? To protect and serve, yeah?
A significant pause follows at its heels from both of us as he allows its meaning to sink in and spur something in me, stirring a feeling of both heavy and forceful, but not completely unwelcome. Familiar. What? Okay. Oh, Zach woke up. Ah, that's a very important clue. One can never fully know a person. That speaks a lot of volumes. Sometimes it's as simple as someone extending a hand for an apology, regardless of every hurtful word said.
Hey. Hey, Ash?
This time I glance at him briefly, gauging the mood. Not because of the reconciliation's an issue for me. Between us, it never will be. But somehow, this is another thing I'm all too afraid to see crumble in front of me. One wrong word, and this is going to end in another argument. We might as well stop as early as now. There's another long pause from him, during which he can't seem to figure out what to do with his hand. In the end, he chooses to stuff both into his pockets and train his eyes at the now empty space behind the counter. Without our notice, oh no, well, this is not good.
Did you, get any sleep?
Did Zach just say, hey ass?
Hey. Hey, Ash?
No, I heard the esh. That'd be really funny if you said that. I had to do a double take.
For a few hours, yeah.
Brusque? Brusque? Not an ounce of friendliness in it.
I think the better question is if the dreams are pleasant. And for the record, no.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I get those a lot.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. If we were ever in a situation like this, Richard, we would probably play the blame game too. I don't really blame four fictional characters to like blame each other for being in a life or death situation with a theoretical ghost. So like, yeah, this is probably a normal reaction. We are very close to November 1st. Never thought I'd see the day. Not an optimistic person by nature, hopeful. Maybe, but never optimistic. Though I want to believe there's a way we'll live through this nightmare. Oh. Hard to tell. I don't blame shit. I take it like a man. Ain't no bitch. No, you can't say that. If there's a ghost girl on the heels of your step, there is no equation for being a man or not in that. You just be like, I don't know how to deal with this right now. I'd be like, fuck this, take me ghost, I'm gonna die anyways. Just make it quick. For some reason, after seeing one harrowing thing after another, I've simply forgotten.
Why are you suddenly smiling like that?
Huh? Oh, no, I was just thinking about something.
I would just put Luffy. Remember when he met Brooke? He wasn't scared. Yeah, he was fascinated. It's like, how is this happening? How is this skeleton talking to me right now? This is amazing. He can also sing. This is not a normal reaction, because he's not real.
Well, it better be something that'll get us out of this mess.
What makes you think I know how to fix this? Until 2 days ago, I didn't even believe a word you guys have been telling me. Zach, I function better when I'm dealing with homicide cases. Hell, feel free to throw in the usual robbery and missing persons case into the mix. I don't care. Give me a few days and I'll give you a lead. This isn't how I operate. This isn't what I'm good at. For all you know, I might even end up getting us killed. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, the fact that you're frustrated but still trying already means something, Ash. Besides, you don't make that face unless you already have an idea.
We're going back to the house, guys.
It can't be any worse than this. Maybe.
Yeah, it was definitely worse.
What's on your mind, Ash?
Oh god. There really is something about Z-Man. Between Rebecca and him, I tend to share with him things I won't normally say to the other. Unlike her, who pushes, sometimes with the same tenacity as her moods, Zach has this strange tendency to ease people into telling him what he wants to know. Oftentimes the questions feel so subtle, it catches me off guard, with less force and more forbearance. After all, out of everyone, he's the most grounded. Yep, I think that's why most of us like Zach the most. He's like the older brother I never had, the kind you can depend on when things go sour. The kind you tell things to simply because he'll listen, without forcing his own opinions on you.
We still have one more lead we haven't checked. I'm gonna look into it tonight.
Ash is going into the fucking mansion by himself. Yep. See? Of course, Zach may not be the kind to push, but that doesn't mean he agrees with everything that comes out of my mouth.
Hold on, didn't you tell me not to go in there? Whatever happened to stay away from Luke Wright?
You're an unarmed civilian, Zach.
And so?
So, I want you to stay here and keep yourself safe. I probably won't take too long, but I don't know what might happen. I'm not even sure if I'll find something in there. G will keep an eye on you guys. If you need anything, that woman shows up, just holler. He'll help out, no questions asked. You don't even need to explain anything.
He's not willing to concede, not from the manner he grips his knees or the rigid set to his jaw.
I'm going with you. You can't go in there alone, Ash. I heard something. The morning I was there, I heard someone scream, and then there was a woman crying, and I don't know what's going on inside that mansion, but I am telling you, you shouldn't face whatever's inside alone.
I think that's the same day when Hannah was trying to go into the wine cellar. And then that's where she breaks up crying, and then Luke's like, it's alright. Yeah, that was a scary moment too. Hey Mossy, it's 2 a.m. Seems like I gotta go before I pass. God damn it. Is it actually 2 a.m.? Fuck me. No, it's not! God damn it, it's 8:30! I almost believed you. Why did I believe you? I hate myself. I can't believe. Ooh. Nope. I'm just gonna read this. We're just above the bar for him. Yeah, got higher. I agree with him to take him with me, or agree with him to drop the idea together. Neither appeals more than the other, especially when we're all desperate for answers and a way out. If all it'll take is a little more honesty to make him drop this bare, harebrained idea, so be it.
Look, man. Bro. Z-Man. Zach. Zachary, listen. I know you only want to help.
Like hell!
No!
This ain't just about helping,
Damn.
Ashton! You're throwing yourself in the thick of it, on your own!
Whoa! Don't yell!
Was your fall last night really that bad? Did you hit your head hard? I honestly can't tell if you've gone stupid or just plain suicidal.
My head's okay, Zach. But it won't stay that way if we don't do anything about this. Someone has to.
Seriously, this is one desperate move. The longer we dally, the faster we're losing our options. Do we even have one? Looking back at it, the whole business with the ghost seems perfectly set up to drive us into a corner. Either until we lose our minds or she gets us.
And that means it's just you.
Just me.
Suddenly he climbs up. Oh, his actions. The restless shift in his shoulders, his mouth pressing close in a tight line, and how he starts off again in a quiet tone.
I'm sure you already know about this. Maybe this is you trying to make amends, or whatever. I don't know. You're making your own decisions here. But if something happens to you, it'll be just that. You'll just be another dead body out there. Please, don't do something like this.
Don't worry. I'm not stupid enough to get myself killed.
No. We are so stupid.
I just want things to go back to normal, Zach.
That's why we go together like the Scooby Gang. Speaking of the Scooby Gang, hold on. Scooby-Doo. If we're doing a comparison with the Scooby Gang and the Letter Gang, so let's see. There's Freddy, Velma, Scooby, Shaggy, and what was the orange-haired girl's name? Oh my god, I forgot her name. What was her name? Daphne. God damn it, why did I forget it? Okay, so Isabella, Zach, Rebecca, and Ashton. Ashton is Velma and Fred mixed together. Isabella is Daphne, I guess? Zach is Scooby? Or Shaggy? Or like the two mixed in? Or no, wait, he's not as afraid. He's like Fred, Shaggy, and Scooby. Actually, he's like all five of them mixed in. Because he's good looking, he's brave, he's smart, can also be scared, and he loves food. Oh my god, he's all five. Rebecca is Yeah, they're like all 5 of them just mixed together. It's hard to just... Huh. That's weird. In a horror film, there's always the one who's scared, the one who blames the other person, the one who like figures it out, and the one who survives. They're like all of them together in this playthrough, which is a good thing. That means none of them are gonna die. Hopefully, there's the chance that it's gonna happen with one of them. I hope Marianne's not dead. I'm fucking Shaggy. Then I will be Scooby, because I love food, and I've always wondered what Scooby snacks tasted like, because for some reason Shaggy loves eating them too, even though they're dog food.
Three hours.
My head snaps up and I turn to him puzzled. Oh, is he just giving me 3 hours?
3 hours? For what?
That's more than enough time to go there, to check things, like you said, and travel back here. If you don't show up here beyond that, I'm going after you.
That is a long time. From his tone, it almost sounds like a warning. I'm sure it's not his intention. But hearing something like that from a person like Zach, I can't help but chuckle and throw in a jibe, despite how dire things are. Just like old times.
Make that 4.
What? You said you're just gonna check things. Why would you even need that long?
Speed limit?
What?
I'm a ranked law enforcement officer, Zach. I'm supposed to set an example.
Oh, it takes an hour to get there anyways. Wait, what? Here, go buy some Scooby snacks? What? Oh my god. What? Scooby-Doo big graham cracker sticks? Cinnamon? Wait, is this actually for dogs? Nope, they are not for dogs, they're for human consumption. Okay, cool. I'm gonna buy a couple boxes of these. That's like a cop-out though. Where's the original flavor, huh? Why is it graham cracker sticks? Cinnamon sticks? Where's the original flavor, man? I'm so curious. For the times they like put out the damn thing. Man, you never had those as a kid? No! Because they always look like dog treats to me, and like, I'm not gonna eat those. No matter how curious I am, I'm not gonna eat dog food.
I so wanna punch you right now.
I so wanna eat some Scooby snacks. As far as Zach never carries it out, in light moments like this, it's how it is. How we are. Unfortunately, G chooses the next moment he shows up. What? What? He's obviously misunderstanding the situation.
Boys, drummer's nice and all. I used to watch these bloody god-awful afternoon serials with one of my brothers many, many years ago. But listen, I am not having one in my pub, all right?
What? No, Zach's like a big teddy bear. He would never punch someone.
You two want to fight? Go out.
Damn, G. A pregnant pause. Excuse me? I've never heard that one before. Okay, cool. What? What happened? Did I go to sleep? I think I went to sleep.
Something wrong, G?
G hums, but there's an undertone of annoyance in it despite his casual and open movements. And only after he finishes wiping a tumbler and carefully sets it down on the table does he give me an answer. What? What happened?
Nothing much. Monday's still a slow day for this place. But you might want to check on your friends, kid. Looks like one of them woke up on the wrong side of the bed while you were out.
What? Oh, Rebecca.
Alone? You know we can't just go in there. But we don't have any other choice, Becca. There's really no other way. We have to go there. If you'll just...
Isabella, no.
Okay. I like how G's just like, ugh. Look, I let you guys stay here for a night, but that doesn't mean you can make a ruckus. Even G appears to us understand that in spite of his efforts to look as unconcerned as possible, there's a tense set on his shoulders. I don't want to deal with this, especially at the start of another busy week. Ah, sorry, G.
You know how I run this pub, kid. No fist fights, no cat fights, only good booze, bad puns, and off-key singing.
What?
Go fix it before it blows up in your faces. I'd hate to throw two girls out of this place over a petty argument.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about this, G.
Yeah, really sorry. Okay, time to go to the girls and probably fix the problem. This is like some Street Fighter music. Are they gonna punch each other? Like rock and sock robots? That sounds a lot sillier in my mind now that I say it out loud. Okay, they're very mad. What? At least they ate. What? No, stop! You can't do this here! We're in a public place! No matter how desperate the situation tends to be.
You've already gotten us in enough trouble because of this let a ghost everything.
You're blaming me again!
And you can't expect everyone to fix your mess. You keep on putting the blame on me, but you're the one who didn't listen. All of you! If you just listened in the first place, maybe this wouldn't have happened. But you're too busy acting like you know what's best for everyone, when in fact you're the one who's being selfish.
Damn!
I'm the one who's selfish.
Oh shit, it's going down!
Yet you're still going to do what you want anyway, even if the people around you are already beside themselves with worry. This is how you've always acted since we met, and I'm tired of it.
Oh shit!
Sometimes I wish you never even came here, because all you've given us is a headache.
Oh, that's a low blow.
You know why I had to come here. My dad.
Oh fuck.
Your dad has nothing to do with this.
What?
It has always been you and your whiny, careless self that has always been the problem.
Oh fuck. Maybe I should have said something the moment Rebecca had slammed the flat of her hand on the table, or the second I've entered the area. Either way, it's too late to act. Harsh words have already been hurled between the two. Words more cutting than any blade, each and every one of them digging at a wound too deep for the person they've aimed at it. Rebecca, Isabella's dad, you know, there's something bad happened, and I don't think it's not a thing you should probably say right now, because it only happened like 2 days ago. Oh, okay. They're very mad. Oh! Isabella's gone. She's left. Nope! Oh, fuck! What? What happened? I missed it! With enough is enough. When enough is enough, Isabella abruptly stands and marches towards the exit in fast, rigid steps away from the hurt and painful words they've let fly earlier. She bumps into me in her haste, the impact nearly knocking her off her feet. Instinct kicks in at the last moment and I reach out for her, grabbing her arm in a steadying grip. Oh, okay. What? I'm not! I gotta take a side? Why? Both of them are right, sort of, but then like, what do I have to take a side? Look at that, look at that. Me and Zach get along so well. I'm not. Why do I? This is dumb. This is gonna get one of them killed, and I don't like it. Oh no. Well. Oh, this is like that time in Doki Doki Literature Club when I didn't take Sayori's side and then I got her killed. Because I was too realistic. Oh no. How's my relationship with them? Rebecca's good. It's like the same level as Isabella's though. Fuck. Look, Rebecca, it's not good to blame other people. But then like, Why do I have to take a side? Come on, can't there be a third option? Be like, shut up, the both of you. We're gonna get out of this. Just give me 3 hours. I'll fix it. I'm taking Isabella's side.
You okay?
Mainly because her dad died literally 2 days ago. And she's been trying to tell us the truth for the entire week. And Rebecca's just jealous of the wrong reasons. And she's just placing blame because she's stressed out. Oh, she leaves anyways? Okay. Well, anyways.
What do you want, Ash? If you have something to say, just tell me, or I'm going.
Did you really have to say it like that?
Well, how do you want me to answer her? Do you want me to just let her go there and do what she wants? I know you won't be too happy if I did that.
That's a low blow, Rebecca. Even for you. We all know she wasn't even planning on staying here this long. There was no need to bring it up if all you wanted to do was stop her.
Did you even see how she's acting? She's not a child anymore. Even my students can do better.
Becca, she'll listen if you'll just ask her properly. I know you mean well and you do have a point. But please be a little more thoughtful next time. Go think about it for a while.
Okay. I think I might have killed off Rebecca. I might have. Okay. She is nowhere to be seen. Okay. Ooh boy. Well, that was a lot of drama. Unnecessary drama. Great! I so wanted to see this again. The letter. Glares at me annoyed, and just like that, all of it melts away. Gone is the stillness, replaced quickly by the teasing and friendly jibes. Back again to what we're used to, what's easy and familiar.
You're going to destroy an important piece of evidence if you keep doing that, Belle.
What if the solution to all our problems is just to burn the letter? What if? I'm just saying that. It could be a possibility. I don't know why it didn't cross anyone's minds beforehand.
Come on. If you keep staring at the table like that, you're going to bore a hole on it. I really don't want to OG a new table. He'll pick the most expensive one and leave me begging on the streets.
I mean, out of the two people I'm most apologetic to is definitely Isabella. Her dad died, we didn't believe her for a week. She's been seeing this shit for like a week and a half now. What else is there? I mean, she hasn't really been acting like a kid that much. She just doesn't want other people to worry.
And I really don't care. I'd even take pictures and post them online.
What?
Go away, Ash. I don't want to talk right now.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay, I have another one.
I don't want to hear it, Ashton. Go away.
No, really, listen. I know someone who talks like an owl.
What? That's the thing you... I don't even understand.
Will you leave me alone if I bite and ask who?
A pause.
Oh.
What? I don't know who he's talking about. Oh. I get it. Oh, I'm so hungry and tired and...
You're awful and I really hate you. Just leave.
Oh man. I was like, that's a really bad joke. I can't believe she laughed at it, and then that's okay, yeah, that's the more appropriate answer.
Feeling better?
A little. You're still lame.
But you're laughing right now.
Only because your humor is terrible.
Right. Keep telling yourself that. I know it's funny. And you know what? If you've kept frowning like that, your face might have cracked. That would have been really messy and ugly.
If glares can kill, with the one she sends my way, I'd probably be dead by now. How wrong and rude it might have sounded in her ears, however unintentional it is. Never been good with words, but that's never an acceptable excuse, is it?
What? Crap. Damn it, that was so not what I meant.
What? Oh.
I was just saying you look better when you're smiling.
Good save.
Thanks, Ash.
Aww. Yay. This is one happy ending that's gonna end with one person dead. You can already tell. Now, among the hundreds, the thousands that hang unspoken up between us, trivial little things that with worth still too big to put into words.
Isabella, about what happened with Rebecca earlier.
I should probably apologize to Becca. I know she only means well. And I said some really bad things.
I don't think she meant well by being all blamey. But like, she's just probably stressed out.
Don't worry, she can be pretty stubborn, but she'll listen. Especially to you.
You think?
You're one of the few people she likes. She won't stay angry for long, I can vouch for it.
Isabella freezes. In an instant, the pleasant air around us dissipates. Huh.
I know, Ash. I just thought we'd find something in there. That if I go back, we'll get the answers we need. I found the letter there, so maybe, right?
I think Marianne's dead, right? She's been in the basement for 3 days now. Oh, we're gonna see a dead body there with a camcorder. Doing it on my own, whether or not the rest of them agree with this plan is inconsequential. Their well-being is my top priority, and I'm not about to drag them in there with me. I tell her as much, despite the determination and desperation in her eyes. Yeah, I can't let you do that.
I can't let you do that, Belle.
Ash, the people living in that place now. They were with me during the open house. They have to know. They're in as much trouble as we are.
I know, but it's risky. It's dangerous. We don't know what you might find in there. Or if you'll even find anything. What if you see her again? What if she goes after you? What are you going to do?
That's true, she usually freezes up and not do anything. And the most that Ash did was press a button on an elevator door.
For all we know, it might be a dead end. It's not worth it. To put yourself in harm's way like that.
I would rather Ashton bring... not Zach. Probably bring Rebecca with you. Because she would actually put up a fight. No form of resistance. No further argument. Uncharacteristic. Just a silence that stretches far too thin till the air in the room grows heavy. An acquiesce. And in a moment of boldness, perhaps insolence, I reach out for her.
Stop that.
What? The fuck just happened? I read it so quickly. She sucks in the breath. Wait, what? And in one moment of boldness, perhaps insolence, I reach out for her. Taking her clenched fists in mine and drawing them closer to me, She sucks in her breath, soft and sharp, but doesn't say anything, merely watching as both my hands cradle hers. Cautious and mindful, as if it's the most precious thing I've held. Then again, maybe it is, along with everything I've yet to convey. Surprisingly, although the gesture has startled her, she yields, allows a touch that is far too familiar and more than what I'm willing to give most.
You're going to hurt yourself if you keep doing that.
Gently, I unfurl her fingers, flattening out each digit against my palms. Her nails have already created small dents in her skin from how tightly she has held it close. A little more and she would have drawn blood. Deep as it is, smoothing a thumb over the tiny marks does nothing. But it's a small gesture we find comfort in amidst this chaos, and all at once the tension lifts. Her expression softens, the lines of her shoulders ease, and it is only after her lips curve up in a faint smile that I let go, giving her hand one last squeeze before returning it to her. Part of me wants to tell her, admit it, it's exactly what I'm planning tonight. What good will it do, though? I've already told Zach one person is enough. In case things don't pan out, expect the worst, even if I've only intended to do a quick survey of the place. In my own words, risky. It's best that I simply leave it as it is for now. Isabella doesn't need to be a burden with the worry my entire scheme entails. I stand up as soon as my footsteps shuffle from the next room. Oh, Rebecca's back.
Belle, can we talk alone?
Aww. Yay. What if? What if Rebecca's possessed by the girl, the ghost girl, and she kills Isabella without anyone looking? Why would I not be surprised if that happened? Well, this turned out to be a lot longer than I thought. Why is each of these storylines longer? You'd think the first one would be as long as shit, but no, it ended like the 28th or the 26th or something like that. Four hours. That should be plenty of time. What? In the form of a lone figure waiting for me next to... I swear to God, ghost girl. Oh. What? 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 Huh?
I'm not here to stop you, wherever it is you're planning to go off tonight.
Oh, thank God she talks, because if she didn't talk, I'd be like, oh my God, it's the ghost girl.
I won't be able to anyway. You look like you've already made up your mind.
Go back inside. It's going to rain soon. It'll probably be even heavier than the downpour we had this morning. You wouldn't want to be caught in it.
I will, in a moment. I just want to stay out here a bit for some air, away from the noise inside. Everything's been so chaotic these days. This little break is nice. Even if it means standing in the middle of a parking lot, of all places. Getting out of this mess would definitely be better, but hey, you take what you can get, right?
It'll be over soon.
The confidence in my own words surprises me even more. How do I know? Why am I so sure? Well, and in truth, what I'm about to do is one last ditch effort. If this fails and I don't find anything, we're back to square one. It's the last lead I have. After this, we have nothing else to go off from. Regardless, it seems to amuse her, and our laughter soon sounds above the murmur of the distant traffic and the light draft sweeping around us.
How I wish. I'll be content as long as she stops showing up in my mind whenever I close my eyes.
I think that may take some time. The brain doesn't easily forget trauma.
I can try, but you know, it also did a lot to us.
Tell me about it. The back of my head's still smarting from my fall last night.
Not that kind. I'm talking about us as people.
As people?
I hate to admit it, but this whole deal with the ghost, with the curse, it also brought out an ugly side to us. To all of us. And it made me realize plenty of things.
What?
About myself.
Okay.
About us.
Okay. Rebecca trails off. Suddenly a pensive expression spreads across her face. I've seen it countless times before. And every time I see it on her, it's usually followed by a memory, a silly story, or even something embarrassing I've said from childhood. Unlike me, will much rather forget. She remembers each of them easily. It's cause she loves you, goddammit! And after such a short bout of silence, when she smiles, I know this is one of those times again.
Do you remember that one time, back in secondary?
Which one? We did a lot of dumb things back then. Well, I did, but you get the point.
Mandy.
Who's Mandy?
I thought you still don't like her. Don't tell me you've kept in contact with her. Are you guys friends now or something?
Oh no. We do see each other sometimes. On the way to work or when I go out for lunch, but it's nothing like that. We're not friends. Not in this lifetime. I don't think so. I don't think we'll ever get along, but if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't even be friends, yeah?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend or something like that? Is that what she's trying to get on with?
You stood up for me that day. And from then on, things have changed.
She makes it sound like I'm some sort of hero. Mandy was in the wrong, of course. I'll defend her. If no one's gonna stand up for her, who else will? Chances are it would have escalated, and who knows, maybe she would have stopped going to school or transferred. Any decent human being with an ounce of sense should know better. I acted because I know what I'm doing is what's right. That's as simple as that. Yet she smiles as if it's worth more than that. A fondness that goes beyond nostalgia.
I guess what I'm trying to get
Say
at
it.
is this time
Say it!
I don't want this to go unsaid.
God damn it, it only took you 17 years. Fuck me. 17 years.
You know, just in case something happens.
Fucking say it.
Ash,
Oh my god.
I've always been in love with you.
Woo! She said it! Fuck! It only took a life-threatening situation to say it. Oh. And his answer? She says it so plainly, holding my gaze in a voice so too frank, and her admission stuns me into silence, like the wind has suddenly been knocked out of me in one fell swoop. No words will form, not even a single coherent thought, as the meaning of her words bear down on me. Nevertheless, she continues, desperate to express everything she has kept to herself all these years. This is what the fondness is. Why, for her, it weighs heavier than any feelings of nostalgia can carry.
Since that time in secondary?
17 fucking years.
Since I made that promise to never leave?
Oh, no, don't cry.
I've always truly loved you.
Oh. After the words, there is a relief, a weight suddenly being lifted from her shoulders after so long. She closes her eyes and lets out a breath. When she looks back at me, though, there's nothing but hope in them. Eyes that are searching for an answer. Facing the sincerity behind her words, I find myself grasping, scrambling for words. Yep. Fucking knew it. It's too late. 17 years too late. I'm sorry to say, the longer you... This is to any advice to any young people out there. As if like I'm not young in my age, but still like anyone in their high school years or early college years or early like middle school years, if you like someone, do not hide it. Okay? If you really like them for who they are and what they are, not based on appearances. It could be based on appearances. It could be based on like early experiences with that person. Please, for the god of your own sanity, just tell them. The worst, like, I know like rejection is a whole bad thing, but like that is the worst that can ever happen. Or they could be a douche about it. But like, then you'll be like, oh, this person isn't for me. But like, I mean, this is like a really bad set example of waiting for more than like a little less than 2 decades. Oh man. It's like she's living in a fairy tale world and be like, he'll say yes after 17 years, right? Ugh. Because as much as this pains me to admit, I can't give her the same affection she's asking from me. We might have spent so many years alongside each other. Hell, we probably grew up together. But that never automatically means I'll ever hold her feelings. That goes beyond the boundaries of friendship. I do appreciate her presence in my life. I'm more than glad that she has stuck with me even through the toughest moments, even when she finds me difficult or aggravating. However, that's all there is to it. She's a close, important friend to me, but nothing more.
Rebecca, I
draw in a breath, ragged, unsure. Uncertain how and which words to put together, so it will hurt her less. So the wounds they might leave won't be as deep a scar. In the end, I can only utter an apology.
I'm really sorry, Becca. I'm glad, I'm happy you feel that way, but I can't. I can't. There's already someone that I'm in love with.
Yep.
Someone else.
Oh my god. Yeah. That sucks to be in the other person's shoes. It takes all my willpower to force myself to even look at her. For sure there will be hurt. Maybe she'll be angry, but I don't hold it against her. And sure enough, when our eyes meet again, her mouth has already settled in a tight line, and she assumes a rigid pose. There's a sharpness to her gaze, but behind it is pain, undeniable searing. Something that she tries to hide by hastily looking away and stepping back.
Becca, I know this.
It's all right, Ashton. You don't have to explain anything.
Yeah, but you should. I should.
I told you, no need. It's not like I didn't have an idea or anything. When you think about it, it's really quite obvious. The way you've always looked at her said everything. Anyway, let's just end this conversation here, all right? I don't think it would do us both any good. This is going to get really awkward if we keep at it. When all has been said and done, at least I told you, right? Maybe I can finally let this whole thing go. Who knows? Thanks for hearing me out, though. I won't keep you long. I know you have things to do. Just promise me you won't do anything dumb, all right?
Okay, well... Within 10 minutes, I'm driving out of Luxborn and heading straight for Anselm Village. In the distance, flashes of lightning light up in the horizon, white and sharp against the black curtain of the night. Thunder threatens with a rumble seconds later, echoing along across the sky. And with one last roar, the skies open up in earnest. Holy fucking shit. We are at November 1st. Oh. Well, I mean, what do you say to a situation like that? That's 17 years of just pent up emotions, just all at once, and then all of a sudden you're turned down. Of course it's a terrible feeling, but like at least you got it off your chest. Better late than never, right? The rain falling fast, steady sheets creating shallow puddles on the dirt path. Wait, wasn't this in the intro? Thunder and rain? Oh boy. This is the creepiest of all situations. It's raining, it's dark, and it's thundering. Thankfully, the letter, taser, and gun I've brought with me has remained relatively dry. That's the most important part. Okay. Sometime after the housewarming party, scumbag Wright has suddenly grown a brain and tightened the security around the mansion. Guard is now stationed in every possible point of entry. The main entryway, the back door leading to kitchens. Hell, it's almost a miracle no one has spotted me once I entered the property, although that's probably because I've kept close to the forest. Oh,
I don't really have the luxury either, do I?
Considering how off this place feels since I stepped into the property and the mansion came into view. Every light is off. What? What is happening inside? However, something just feels wrong.
Something happened here.
Or about to. It's the sole reason why I haven't done anything yet, simply observing, watching, listening for anything. I might be pressed for time, but I'm not a careless idiot. Okay. Fuck. Well, it was only a matter of time. Wait, it was coming for the forest? What? Oh no. Oh. Okay. Nothing? In the forest, eh? Empty, blank. Behind me, another branch breaks and...
Help me.
That's a first. I got goosebumps. On the back of my neck, all over my arms. I don't like this. Uh-huh. The world unexpectedly pitches sideways, tilting, and tilting till the ground beneath me finally crumbles. Only to meet air, but then it's too late. What happened? I slipped and fell? Just because you didn't listen. And over. It's all your fault. And over again. Why won't you believe me? A reminder of what I've failed to do and who I failed. What I'm trying to desperately fix. There's only fear. Once again, her laughter echoes, a sound both bitter and unforgiving. It is the last thing I hear before she reaches out for me. The ground trembles. The world slows to a stop. What? I'm down here? How did I get down here? She brought me here? Okay. Maybe there's like a secret entrance through the forest into the wine cellar basement corridor, whatever the fuck this is. I'm glad they still use torches.
Shit. I hope I didn't break anything. Fuck.
Oh, is Marianne still alive down here? Although the whole of my back does feel sore and raw. Comforting thought. Oh wait, it doesn't... Probably from when I skidded down prior to landing myself here. What? There's like an opening in the ceiling. Behind me, a light draft blows in from where I've fallen in. Oh. Okay. I've fallen into the basement cellar cell.
I wonder if Scumbag knows about this.
Sure he does. Probably not. The very idea of what has occurred in this place years ago makes me real as well. I've known long ago places like this tend to hold secrets. This, though, If this is just the tip of the iceberg, I fear what I may discover in the mansion itself and the tale behind that fucking letter. But fear is inconsequential. As unpleasant as the sight is, this place might also be the only way for me to get inside unnoticed.
Let's just hope it'll be smooth sailing from here on.
Been a while since I've heard that voice. Hey! Hey, Dan! What's up? Which voice? The weird wailing voice that the ghost was doing? Turns out that alone is too much to ask for this early. Hello? For a long minute, I wait, holding my breath, watching every form, edge, and shadow at the corners of my vision for any movement. Is that Marianne?
Who's there?
Marianne? Is that you? I don't think that's your accent.
I'm asking you a question. Who's there?
I think that's Marianne.
I think I should be the one asking you that. Who are you? Show yourself.
I can't. I'm stuck in here.
Oh, it is Marianne. Okay.
I can't get out. Can you help?
Wait, how? Hold the fucking phone. Oh my god, she's been stuck in here for 5 days. Oh?
You? McLaughlin?
Just your voice. You never did recommend the game to me. Cause I don't know. I don't know of any multiplayer games other than GTA 5 at the moment. Like, I have a bunch of games, but I don't think they cater towards you, Dan. To be honest. The same one I met at G5 days ago, smashed drunk and babbling her frustrations about her employers.
Holmes?
No, not McLaughlin. McCulloch. Miriam McCulloch. Famous interior designer extraordinaire. Not so extraordinary now, with how exhausted and feeble she looks, trapped in the jail cell of all things. Sunken eyes, cracked lips, dry skin.
What? How long have you been stuck in here?
3 days? 4? I don't know. I have no idea anymore.
It's more like 5 days.
I just fell in and that woman, whatever. Can you get me out of here?
What?
Please.
In a moment. But here, go feed yourself first before you fall over.
That's right, he keeps energy bars with him. It's so weird. Okay. Well, for the moment, it's enough to keep her alive. Without water, the human body can only survive 3 days. No food, and I'll give it an average of 3 weeks. Though even then, it won't be a pretty experience. Granted, some have survived longer than that. She's still fortunate I found her when I did. Now to get her out. My bobby pins won't be any use here. Not like I need that. Unlike the ones we have at the precinct, a simple barrel hinge holds the gates to this cell together. Without any special tools, I'll be able to lift the door and free her. However, with how heavy it seems, I'll need a lever of some sort to help.
What are you looking for?
Some wood, a 2x4, I guess, a plank or a pipe, anything I can use as a lever. Wait here.
The hallway yields nothing but dust, dirt, and a few rusted chains scattered about. While I may find something on one of the open cells, I'm reluctant to check or even step in. We can't have another person trapped in here, however McCullough ended up inside.
Well, there's no...
My head snaps back at her. Ah! Okay. How is this thing not rotted through?
Good enough.
I hope. In a matter of minutes, with a little help from her on the other side, the door eventually lifts off its hinges. It falls on the ground with a loud, ugly, metallic thud. The sound of it puts elation on McCulloch's face. He doesn't even ask for help. As soon as she can, she hastily crawls out of the prison she has accidentally found herself in. More than happy to get out of it, despite lacking the strength to stand firmly on her feet.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Prison break.
After the second day, I was so sure I was going to die in there.
I mean, she looks fine in this picture.
If you didn't show up, I don't even want to think about it.
How did you even end up here?
For a second, she appears hesitant, looking away and fumbling awkwardly with her fingers.
I was looking for something.
It's not entirely a lie.
Someone.
Okay, well then, yep. Doesn't last too long, but it still leaves me the impression that I've suddenly walked into something private, something deeply personal for her. I'd rather not ask.
So this whole tunnel, at the end of it, it leads right inside the mansion?
The wine cellar.
Right into the kitchen then.
There's a door of some sorts. I don't know. I think I pulled or pressed something somewhere. I was in a hurry, and I'm not sure if it'll open from this side. Hell, this place wasn't even in the floor plans.
What do you mean?
Does that really matter now?
What?
We have to get out of here. People died in this place. Kids! Oh God! Kids!
What the fuck?
I could have shown you, but that thing won't turn back on anymore.
Wait, what?
It's like it only waited for me to see it before shutting down or something. How long has that thing even been in there?
Oh, the camcorder.
But those poor kids. All because of that thing.
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about right now?
The bloody letter! Ever since I've read that thing, since that day at the open house, she won't leave me. But it should be fine now, right? I broke it. I broke all of it. She shouldn't be able to do anything now.
Wait, break what? What happened? What?
Mikala, one at a time.
It's all that fucking paper's fault! Oh God. Oh God. Dear Lord in St. Adelaide, bless those poor souls.
Break what?
We're not safe here. We need to leave. If we stay here any longer...
And cue.
Mikalo!
Nope, never mind. Abruptly, she stops, looks back at me with wild, panic-stricken eyes. I've seen it enough so many times in the past few days with my own friends even. No, she has seen things, the kind that will easily make any person go mad. And perhaps we slowly are. The longer this takes, the faster our descent into it becomes. I can't even tell which one's worse, death or this. Seems like no matter what we end up with, there'll be something horrible waiting for us. We need to hurry.
Listen, I need to get inside this place, and you're more familiar with its layout. If you can help me...
What? No! Why would I go back? Are you sure you haven't gotten raving mad yet?
A little bit.
An exit's right here.
And this business with the letter has to end at some point. Look, I know you're not very fond of Luke Wright.
Damn right I'm not.
Eh?
He can just go.
But
Okay.
are you really sure you want to leave him like this? And what about his wife?
It strikes a chord. She falters, grows quiet as the tension lifts from her and her shoulders slump. I do understand there are issues with this. In fact, she doesn't have to go with me, only tell me enough info so I can figure it out on my own. She can always leave afterwards, be done with this whole damn mansion and letter. The other end of this tunnel leads right into the forest. It'll provide ample cover for her to slip out of the property unnoticed. All the same, she steels herself and squares her shoulders.
Just until the kitchens.
That's more than enough.
She nods, albeit weakly. Then, without another word, she gestures for me to follow, leading me further into the passage. Occasionally, she'll stop, find purchase on the wall to catch her breath, but throughout these short walks, she asks for neither a break nor assistance. Yo, she's been like stuck down here for 5 days. The only thing she had a cereal bar. She's doing pretty well. I suppose that's something we have in common. Eventually, we get to a dead end. Although, before I can question her on it, she begins palming for something on the wall, tracing her fingers along weathered edges of the bricks with a frown on her face.
It should be somewhere here, I think.
What the hell are you doing?
She merely holds up a hand, begging for my silence, and continues searching. Then, without warning, a few minutes later, something clicks. A portion of the wall shifts ajar to reveal a glimpse of another room. Bottles lining the walls, liquor barrels for aging. The wine cellar indeed.
The ladder to the kitchen is on the far end of this room.
Surreal. This is all but nothing but a surreal nightmare after everything? Did this even surprise me? Ghosts, curses, hidden passages? Can't even bring myself to question the existence of this door anymore. I simply follow her to the Undercroft without a single question, in spite of a number of them already swimming inside my head. As a kid, I used to crave for this kind of adventure. The stuff of mystery and detective novels, daring chases, interesting cases to solve, suspects to put behind bars, justice to serve. I was blinded, I admit. Now I simply want this to be over. Leave the door open in case there's a need for a quick exit, especially after she mentions it's only by chance she has been able to open the door this last time. We can't waste time finding the switch again on the occasion something goes horribly wrong. There's bound to be with me feeling with this high-strung intense. I'm not even sure why I thought it would be a good idea to enlist McCullough's help. Although she has been quite helpful so far, I can't shake off the horrible feeling something's going to happen to her if she stays with me. Even if I'm her safest bet if she wants to get out of this place alive.
You really believe that, don't you?
Did you say something?
McCullough stops mid-step, turning to me confused.
I didn't.
You sure? I just heard.
Don't you think I'll be the first person who will know?
That's true.
Look, the ladder leading to the kitchen's up ahead. You might want to hurry.
You really believe that, don't you?
That sounded like... Oh my god, that sounded just like Rebecca.
I just want to be done with this place.
See? You dragged another one.
See, it even has her accent. Oh, that's creepy. This time I'm sure. There really was a voice. Well, voices. Despite the look of protest McCullough shoots me, I find myself stopping and looking for it. Oh no. I don't even have to venture too far when I'm standing. Just an arm's length away from me, mirror shards litter the floor. Right on the biggest fragments. They speak. All singing the same mocking tune against my ears, letting it echo through the small Undercroft. Murmurs and laughters, jeering, scoffing, deriding. They sing venom in every crevice of my head, haunting me.
You dragged another person into this, Ashton.
Oh boy.
Into another one of your silly little problems.
All because you can't fix them on your own.
You really haven't changed, have you? Some hero you are.
Useless.
Pathetic.
You're wrong.
My mistake lies in the first instance I've answered. The very second denial has slipped from my mouth, their words have already seeped into my heart, allowing it to prod and rouse my temper. Despite knowing they are merely doing this to goad me, each word, each syllable trickle into me, spurring the guilt I've long buried.
Are we? Or is that simply what you've been telling yourself all this time?
Something to make yourself feel better, perhaps?
You're the one who took that letter off Isabella's hand that day. You're the one who opened it.
How does it feel, I wonder? To know you're responsible for all of this?
What do you think I'm doing? Why do you think I'm still trying to fix this?
Oh, but you can't. It's already too late. And you know that. You know all of this is futile.
Just face it, Ashton Frey. You're a failure. And they are the ones who have to pay for it.
A badge and a gun, and you still can't protect your own friends.
Can't even solve a case for an old man.
Damn, low blow.
Can't even bring Luke right to justice.
Okay, that one's a little tougher because he has money to protect himself.
Can't even keep his own family together.
Wow, alright, well. You're a douchebag, Ghost.
No wonder they left you. Before you do the same thing to them.
Wow!
Mom and Dad are better off without little old you, aren't they? It's a good thing they had the sense.
Pitiful, isn't it? Some detective you are.
Wow.
Some friend you are. Some son you are.
You might as well just throw that rank away. You're no use to people either way.
Shut it!
I hate this. I hate how this monster can easily get through to me. Every weakness, every insecurity it knows. To hear it from my friend's voice, even more so. But what I hate above all of it is...
You know it's true, though.
All of it.
It's why all you can do is tell us to shut up. You don't want to hear a single word,
because you're already aware of it. You can't even admit it to yourself. Who's the coward now?
But no matter how hard you try, you're not gonna be able to save anyone.
Shut it! Not a single word anymore!
In the end, your own incompetence will eventually lead to the deaths of everyone you care about.
It laughs, sharp and piercing. At its sound, something in me snaps, a rage hastily unfurling, red filling my vision, and the next thing I know, I'm raising my hand and something grabs at my wrist, followed by a buzz as another voice breaks through the haze.
Don't listen to it!
Oh, Marianne, what's up? Bottles of wine, barrels of liquor, the faint old scent of death and decay somewhere, and a hand holding onto my wrist as if to keep me from hurting myself. My hand's a shard. Oh. Blood drips from where it has cut into my palm, trailing down my wrist until it disappears behind my sleeve. Not too deep, negligible even. There is a pain, however, a different kind, an ache somewhere else that stems not from the wound, but where every single word has hit. Oh.
Don't listen to it! No matter what happens, don't do what it says! It's how it gets us.
Wow. I'm surprised she still has any sanity left within her.
Come on, we're getting close.
She walks off without another comment, but there's worry in her as she gives the fragments one last glimpse. On the ground they lie lifeless now, no more voices, no more insults, but even as I walk away, one whispered taunt continues to ring in my ears.
It's useless, Ashton Frey. You are going to die.
And you are going to die alone!
Fear. One that has been long kept in the darkest place in my heart. One that has a small part of me wishes for. Well, we are now back. No servants. Not anyone. That's not a good sign. Is that only a sob? God damn it! Look, lady. I don't believe in you anymore. At first I was like, Kylie might be right. Maybe the ghost wants to be my friend. Not anymore. You are the worst. She's aware. If something happens, if there's a need to run, she won't be able to. She has a liability at this point.
Holmes, I really don't think going any further is a good idea. Look at this place. Everything seems fine. Nothing's off. Maybe we should just go? I really don't like the sound of that.
You really don't have to come with me. Just until the kitchen, yeah? We're already here. You've done your part. From here on, I'm going on my own.
Yes, I said that, but...
But
Can you even stand?
she's coming with? She doesn't answer.
You'll only be putting yourself in more danger if you follow after me. You have an easy way out of here. Stay here. Once you're okay, I need you to get yourself out of this place.
What? I'm not going to leave you!
Well, I'm not taking you with me either, lady. So it's here or out there.
You really are mad, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Probably all will be, if no one fixes this little curse problem we have.
You think you'll find something in here? This is just a mansion, for God's sake!
Maybe it's worth a shot. Besides, if what we're hearing right now says anything, I'd say scumbags.
Who?
Right. He might be knee-deep in trouble and he has no idea about it.
No, like I said, it's a very possessive ghost. I don't think... Unless Hannah's dead, or hurt, or possessed, then maybe he'll be concerned. Wakala still appears as if she's about to argue, so instead of more words, I unholster my taser and hand it to her. A standard issue for every member of Luxborn police force. Why am I give this to her? Even Isabella may just be able to use it without training. Yet Miss Interior Designer Extraordinaire stares at us as if I've handed her something particularly nasty.
Listen, you want to wait? Fine. I'm leaving this with you. But if I don't come back here within 15 minutes, I want you to backtrack and get the hell out of here.
Are you daft, Holmes? I already told you.
In case something goes wrong, I need someone who can tell people what's going on. I can tell my friends what might have happened here. They're at the crawl. You know the place, right?
Trail off, letting the meaning of my words hang in the air. I want to be optimistic about this, really. However, I'm going against something almost everyone can't quite understand. I'm just being realistic with my chances. McCullough seems to understand this as well after what I've said. Any sign of protest has already died from her tongue, and she simply looks at the taser quietly. After a moment, she just nods. Oh, I'm not gonna read. Reading is good for the soul, but not good when the soul is hurting, like right now. I keep to the shadows for the most part. Not that there's any need to. The entire place feels empty. I think there'd be one or two roaming about for some late-night chores or someone seeking out whoever's causing this ruckus. There's none, however.
Shouldn't they have security posted inside as well?
They're all dead. Unless their security means the butler. Though I doubt Scumbag's that sloppy. He loves his life more than anything. Probably more than his own wife. And the things he's done, he's bound to make more than an enemy or two. He's also the kind who'll do anything to keep himself safe. Alive.
I wonder what he'll say when he finds out that there's something not human living with him in his own house.
Potential dangers aside, being on my own grants me a greater degree of mobility, which I'm more comfortable with. Sure, I could have enlisted McCullough's help. Next to the people who owns it, she's probably the one who's most familiar with the pension. But the cons of bringing her outweighs the pros. He's better off somewhere, a quick exit's in sight. With no tag-along, I only have to worry about myself, watch my back. Selfish, I know.
But necessary.
In the same manner this whole plan is, no matter how idiotic going into it this is. Besides, I don't really need a guide when the house's layout is fairly simple, almost mirrored with only a few modifications in the rooms. Although I've only been here once, I think I already have a good grasp of this place ins and outs. Where the woman's cries are leading me. Honestly, after what happened outside, I'm not even sure if I should be trusting what I'm hearing.
I just hope this isn't a crime scene I'm walking into.
Uh-huh. But nothing's ever that simple, isn't it? Not when you're dealing with the supernatural. Nope. Because as soon as my feet crosses to the next room, something shifts. Whoa! Well then. How many days has it been? It has been about 5 days since we last really looked into this place. Oh. Okay.
Mother.
Desperate.
Where are you, Mother?
Bleeding.
Mother, please. I don't want to be alone.
It's Lady Charlotte, I think. The daughter of the two couple. So wait. Why does she have black hair though? Did it turn black? But no, wait, if the... Once a hair loses its color, it turns white. As if something alive dwells behind the walls itself. Okay. Yep, we're going back to that room. Replacing it with...
Please. She's here. She's here, Mother. She's going to take me. She won't leave, Mother. I don't want to go with her. Tell her to go away. Mother! Mother, she's here! Help!
Wait, was Lady Charlotte also cursed? That can't be good.
She's going to hurt me! Help me!
Welp!
Hey, are you alright?
That is not.
Mother, I've done it, Mother. Take me with you, please.
What?
I can still hear her. She's here. Help me! Help me, please!
Belatedly, I noticed the blood in her hands. If it's the same one drenching the whole attic, I'd rather not know. How the whole room has ended up like this is the least of my problems at the moment. Even the single human body doesn't have this much blood. So, bodies? What? Just what the hell is happening? That is a great question.
Hey, lady, are you?
Nope. I don't even see it coming. Should have been more aware on guard, really. What? Who the fuck was that? Who? Oh, is it Johann's? It could be Johann's. Oh shit! Oh shit! A brief moment of regret hits me for leaving my taser with McCullough when a piece of cloth closes around my neck. Without warning, my attacker pulls tight. I'm left gasping, choking, clawing for air, blindly reaching from behind me as I still try to fight him off and loosen the pressure on my neck. Except any sort of movement only causes him to pull it taut.
My, so many rats scurrying about in this mansion lately.
Holy shit! It's Johann's! Oh my god, so he does take care of all the rabble. Oh, that's why he's called Brother Grimm by Luke. Because he takes care of all the messy business. Wright's butler. Shit.
Tell me, what did you do with the madam?
What? I have no idea what he's talking about. Did something happen to Hannah Wright?
Go, you asshole. Now, Dummkopf, you're in no position to be rude. Last time I checked, I'm not the one breaking into other people's homes. Now answer my question. What did you do with the madam?
The pain rings and resonates through my already sore body, so I managed to write it up and split a mutinous... That's the wrong answer, man!
Keep that dirty mouth babbling and you're getting a knife in the kidney. I assure you, it will be more painful than this.
He really doesn't need to threaten me by now. It's all too much to bear at this point. My lungs feel like they're burning with the lack of air. Dark spots begin to fill the edges of my vision. Ever so slowly, the world around me dims. Oh!
Get away from him!
What? Hello? Isabella? What? Why is she? How is she? Oh shit, son! What if she accidentally shoots Ash? Because you only have one shot with the taser. The fuck, he just dies up front. That's such a morbid thought. A rolling pin on the one hand and the standard issued police taser on the other. My taser. What? How did she get here? There's something in her eyes. He keeps the weapon trained and pointed at scumbag's lackey. Need her to be away from here. Need her safe. But the chances of that happening grow slim with every laughter that slips from him.
Oh, this is just getting better and better. The Bratwurst won't be pleased with the number of bodies we have to dispose of today, you know.
Oh my god, I was right. I can't I didn't. What? So this is the person who does the dirty work for Luke fucking Wright. Yes, he is. What? I can't believe it. Johans, I was in love with you, man. And you gotta do this shit to me? Now I'm just falling back to Zach. Oh.
Tell me, how many of you are there? So I can prepare the proper number of bags.
Damn it. The fuck is going on? Why is she here in the first place? Did she follow after me? Who else came with her? Zach? Rebecca? Wow, so many story updates. Are they all? They're all here. Oh, shit. Does she even know how to use a taser? For fuck's sake. More than worrying for my life, it's her I'm concerned about. Getting strangled by dying by choking isn't part of the plan, but her following me here isn't either. Oh, shit, son. He has to leave. Stay far away from here and these people.
Don't! Damn it, Isabella! Get out of here!
Yo, this guy has me choking on a fucking napkin. And he could still hit me. And he's so calm. Yo, he must have had so much physical training.
Ash?
You're going to lose air quickly that way, Dummkopf. Better keep it shut.
What does Dummkopf mean? Out of curiosity. I'm like no longer afraid, mainly because we're dealing with a human being. A stupid person or a blockhead in German. Thank you.
Get out. 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 Val!
Don't be stupid! I'm not leaving you here!
What if he takes this taser and it's like, what? So what? I've taken worse before. I've taken bullets, man. Taser's not gonna do much to me. Actually, a taser, a lot of people tell me from the, like, people, I have a friend who's a firefighter and another friend who's a friend who's a firefighter who took a taser for charity or something like that, and he says it's the worst pain he's ever felt in his entire life. So maybe it's worse than bullets. I wouldn't know. That is not the laugh I thought Johans could ever make. This is a man whose hands has already been stained with blood before. You won't hesitate.
I'd follow his advice if I were you, little girl. What could you possibly do with a toy?
What? Dude, it's a taser, man.
Just hand it over and be on your way. It'll probably be too difficult for a little girl like you to use.
Oh my god, what if she shoots him right in the face? Oh shit. Cause usually the taser is meant for like a body shot. Oh my god, that would fucking suck. Could that kill someone? I have so many questions. Late bloomer. Oh shit, she's ready. She is so
Try
ready.
me. Ashton, duck!
How? I do? Knocked unconscious by 50,000 volts of electricity and a fucking rolling pin. He'll be out for a while. Oh. Well, I guess he didn't know what a taser was. Okay, well, anyways. Well, it's confirmed that they kill people. So I guess they are part of the mafia? Because isn't... I feel like Luke is maybe Italian. Maybe. That could be just racist of me. Now it's sinking in. Unfortunately, wait, what? Her hands still shake and taking in long breaths of draws a breath while she stares vacantly in front of her, almost like she's in shock. Perhaps she isn't even expecting any results, spurred on by some desperation. Huh?
Belle, we need to go.
Oh,
We can't
Richard,
stay
what's
here.
up? Welcome back. I think I've said that before. Sorry, I'm really out of it now. And slaps me right across the face. Okay. Well, I guess I could have expected that. Frustration instead of a seething rage. One that ebbs just as quickly as it flows, and once the tide subsides, there's only a gleam that in her eyes, warm, steadfast, and unflinching.
What is wrong with you?
Belle,
If Zach didn't slip up, no one would have known where you went.
Belle, one person knowing is enough. Any more than that, and
You almost died. He could have suffocated you right then and there, and you could have died.
I told Zach to give me 4 hours. That would have been enough time to.
It would have been too late. And by the time anyone ever finds out, you're already fertilizer.
She trails off, drags one in-drawn breath after another, a brief lull as her frustration finally gives, dissolves into something more pensive and somber. Her shoulders droop, and though her voice rises hoarse and weary, in her next words there are only certainty.
You count too, you know. When I said, that night when I told you I don't want to lose anyone anymore, that includes you. Alive. We're still here, Ash. You have us.
Aww. Not alone. Never alone. Lingers, even as we both drift back. Are we just gonna, like, ignore the fact that the big ass Johans is like 6'10" is still, like, you know, sleeping right next to us? Alright, well, anyways. Oh.
Stop smiling like that, Ashton. I'm not done scolding you.
I heard all of it. Don't worry.
Are you really okay? That guy hit you a little too hard on the head. Here, let me...
I reach up just as she extends a hand towards my face, catching her wrist in a light grip, drawing it closer and folding her hand in between mine. What? What is happening? Huh?
I'm sorry, Belle.
Oh, I thought he was gonna kiss her.
For what?
I think that was a bad kissing cop-out for me.
Is this about what happened tonight? You can apologize later when...
No, well, this too, but it's not just about this. It's for a lot of things. For calling you clumsy and careless and a scatterbrain.
Are you sure it is the concussion?
You would think that, wouldn't you?
Well, you don't usually apologize.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that too. For all the times I've teased you and made you cry.
Aww. Unexpectedly, her fingers tighten around mine, our hands falling between us as something tender shifts in the air. We're in a fucking haunted mansion, guys! Stop with the tender fucking shit! And get your shit together! Another exhale, another drawn... Oh my god.
But for all those callous words.
Why are you doing this? Out of all days?
Despite all those, there's nothing I don't love about you.
Oh my god. Seriously? He confesses here, of all places? There's a fucking German hitman right next to you guys. On the bed! We're in the creepy fucking attic room where the ghost girl came from and a letter.
In fact, those things, I love those.
Oh my god, why? Why is this happening? Oh, I'm so fed up already.
Everything that's you.
Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh.
Ash...
Oh my god. What if she's like, I understand your feelings, but I can't reciprocate them because I don't feel the same way for you. Because I love Zach. Boom. That'd be crazy.
Ashton, I'm
Oh
really
shit!
sorry.
Look at that!
Oh, no, it's cool. I was already expecting that. Kind of. But you don't have to.
No, I mean, I can't. I can't afford to think of anything other than helping my family. Especially now that Papa's gone.
Oh, it was a little off the mark.
They're going to need me more than ever, Ash. I'm sorry. I really can't. Not right now.
I've always known it would lead to this, to some extent. Her family will always come first. Who am I to take that from her? It hurts, of course, but the pain eases knowing that in spite of circumstances, in spite of us being in a haunted mansion, her heart will always be in the right place. That she'll still be the same woman I've fallen in love with.
It's all right, Belle. Don't apologize. If it still matters, that's actually what I love about you. Of course, not that I'm expecting anything by telling you that, but you get the point. Yeah.
Thanks, Ash. I mean, thank you for loving me. Even after everything.
Her response is a smile and soft laughter, perhaps the sweetest I've seen and heard from her. I'm so over this.
I know I caused you all kinds of trouble these past few years.
Hey, whoever told you I'm doing this for free? After we're done with this curse thing, you're gonna owe me a year's supply of ice cream.
Yeah, we'll see.
Seriously? This is not the time nor the place for this, guys. Maybe after the curse is done, you could be all lovey-dovey. Not lovey-dovey, confession lovey. Ugh.
Careful, the floorboards over there aren't very sturdy.
Right on cue, the same board I'm stepping in creaks and suddenly breaks, the pieces falling somewhere with a loud thunk.
Shit. Scumbag wouldn't be too happy about that. Ow, my foot.
See? I told you so. You never listened to me.
They renovated the whole mansion and they can't even replace one tiny part of the house.
Why don't you file a complaint to BRC then? I'm sure they'd be thrilled to hear it. You know it was such a rush job.
Outside, the winds have intensified. Okay. Yeah, why is that? It makes you wonder why up until now the only person we've encountered from this house is the butler. Where is... He says Hannah's missing. That's not a good sign. Where are the servants though? In this storm, wouldn't anyone want to stay inside? Likely an assumption they're all asleep. As if every inhabitant of this place has suddenly disappeared overnight. Where is Scumbag? I don't like this at all. The fact that we're here right in the fucking middle of it makes it all the more queasy. He pauses abruptly right in the doorway that I almost run into. Okay.
Isabella, what are you...
We aren't supposed to be here.
What? 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 What do you mean we aren't supposed to be here? What? What? What do you mean? Did the ghost lead us here somehow? Change the layout?
Zach, I said 4 hours.
I know, but Isabella asked and... Come on, bro, you know I ain't a very good liar.
And it didn't even occur to you to stop her?
We all tried, all right? She was out the door before we could say anything.
And how did you guys even get in here?
All three of them exchange a look. One that I absolutely don't like. In the end, it's Isabella who speaks up, albeit a bit of hesitation.
We heard someone scream, Ash. It led us here.
Oh, great. We're all fucking screwed. The door behind us slams shut. Fuck.
We need to get out of here.
Screw right. I need to get these people out of here. Luckily, we're in the kitchen and we have two ways out. The back door and the cellar offers. Except the hatch won't budge. Oh, fuck. Well, shit. We're trapped. Something or someone has intentionally led us here. Fuck. In the same moment, once realization dawns in, something shifts again. Uh-huh. Oh. What? What the fuck?
Move! Run!
Right in front of us, the mansion has started to change, and we're in the thick of it. What? However, instead of the dining room like it's supposed to open to, what the fuck? Oh. That's pretty. Oh, fuck.
It's useless, Ashton Frey.
Oh, fuck. It lured us all here, and we've fallen for it. Now it's playing a little game for us. A sordid form of amusement. For whom? With every hall we cross and door we slide open, the hope of finding an exit merely dwindles. The gun on my hip is useless here. I'm useless here. Some fucking genius I am. Some fucking person not to trust I am.
You finally figured it out. Huh, Ashton Frey. Just give it up.
What? Figured what out? That the mansion is changing?
All of them will eventually die because of you.
And you are going to die alone.
Shut your fucking mouth.
You know it's true, though.
All of it.
It's why all you can do is tell us to shut up. You don't want to hear a single word, because you're already aware of it.
You can't even admit it to yourself. Who's the coward now?
But no matter how hard you try, you're not gonna be able to save anyone.
The more gruesome the place turns, the bleaker our chances simply get. Oh! Calling out, reaching to us. Their voice is almost too real, as if we're not the only ones trapped here. That there are others begging for release from this wretched place. Or maybe it's just all for show? A taste of what we will eventually be. Souls forever held captive in a never-ending nightmare.
Mother, I've done it, Mother. Take me with you, please. I can still hear her. She's here. Help me! Help me, please!
Is this what the curse is? What it means for all of us? That the letter is not a morbid cry for help, but an invitation? What? That's a crazy thought. Suddenly, dying a painful death seems preferable, enticing than ending up here, living a tortured existence. Or perhaps it's all the same. Well... At some point, I've lost track of time with the windows barred shut, and the sounds lifting in the air, nothing but shouts and shrieks is impossible to tell. Not that it matters when an end is in sight. What?
It's an exit, all right.
What? Is it? Zach helps McCulloch first, assisting her up and through the gap before giving a hand to both Rebecca and Isabella. The moment the ladies are in, I nod for him to go through.
Go ahead. I'll watch your back.
Surprisingly, he does that without any protests. Not that there's any need to. Sometime after entering this room, the whole place has calmed down. No wails, no whispers. Oh shit. Is Ashton gonna be left? Without further incident, however, Zach makes it to the other side and I'm following after him. However odd this hush is, I turn my back from it and climb up. It's a tight fit, but I manage to squeeze myself in. The unease remains though. Maybe it's the adrenaline still coursing through me, or how easy everything has been after living through that nightmare, fleeting as it is. But for some reason, something still is nagging at me. Probably a detective's instinct or my training or whatnot. I have a feeling something's going to happen and catch us unprepared. My feet haven't even landed firmly on the floor when...
Had I known there would be a party in my own home tonight, I would have opened a bloody bottle or two. People these days, in my own home. Can you believe it? I feel so left out.
Oh man, wow! Oh, what? One does not spend investigating a man like him for over a year and holding a grudge against him for more without knowing everything about him. His quirks, his habits, I'm familiar with all of them. And right now, Luke fucking Wright is beyond pissed. Lifting my gaze upwards is nearly too painful knowing the danger. Not to me, but to those who have been lured in here by the curse. Oh, fuck! What? Oh, where did he get that gun? The handgun catches my eye first, next to that smarmy smile on his face while he holds McCullough, Zach, Rebecca, and Isabel at gunpoint. It's a sight. It's sight enough to lodge a painful thorn up my throat. I've been too complacent, too focused on the other things when I've completely set aside the fact that Scumbag will not be too pleased to see us here without knowing our reasons. But even with those good intentions, curses, and ghostly apparitions aside, we're still trespassing in this home. The question is if he's even aware that the whole of his household has somehow disappeared and he might be the only one here. Likely not. Fuck.
And really, Daisy, even you, what would Kylie say?
Luke, this isn't what you're thinking. You have to listen to us. There's something going on here.
Well, obviously, why else would people be trespassing in my home? What about little Lily over there, then? What's your excuse? Checking back if your clients are doing okay? Is that it? Is this what this is?
We're doing good, by the way.
Sir, please.
Oh, please, what?
Becca's right, sir. We need to get out of this place. You need to leave.
Tut, not a good enough excuse, darling. You people are the ones who need to get out of my sight. Don't worry, I might consider pressing lighter charges for the woman. Can't say the same for the rest of you. But really now, I swear the people of this city need to be taught the meaning of privacy. This is how you want to start the week. Why don't we just go with a bloody massacre if we want to surprise people in their homes, huh?
Casually, he waves the handgun at them as if it's just a mere toy and his words are no threat. The safety's off on his, nothing stopping him from just pushing through with his words. Call me paranoid, but at the slight gesture, I drop my own and level it at him. What? Hold on! Stop! Whoa! He is quick to train his own on me, though, and just like that, we're at a standstill.
Now, Feathers. Manners. You're in no position to be pointing that gun at people.
Why don't you put yours down first, and then we'll talk about manners.
Oh, he talks back. The gall! You know, your kind pisses me off so much.
Shooting him right now will be so worth it. But the way he stares at me like I'm a dead pest. But this isn't what I've come here for. I'm not a murderer. As much as I loathe him, I'm not the kind who will kill people in cold blood for my own gain or amusement. The law will bring him what he deserves one of these days. At the moment, however, we're all in the same boat with this curse, and he needs to understand. No, I don't think he does, because the curse doesn't affect him, man. How can I convince him? Disarm him? Oh, fuck. What do I do here? I'm gonna save. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, fuck. Well, we are already at an all-time low with Luke. So, we have never met Hannah before. That's kind of freaky. Oh, maybe I should eliminate the immediate danger first and disarm him? No. If he would have shot beforehand without... Actually, he doesn't like the sound of his own voice. No, we're gonna play a good guy. Zach, Rebecca, Isabella, McCall is here too. We're all unknowing victims to this fucking curse. I'm in no position to pick who to save and who I should simply let die. I suppose my pride could take a few hits, and I can set aside my beef with this asshole. I lower my pistol. Though still on edge and at ready, in case he does something, I do my best to assume a less aggressive stance.
Listen, right. I need you to.
You broke into my house, and somehow, you expect me to listen like a good little boy. Are you a bit touched in the head, Feathers? I'm not the one breaking laws here.
Look here, fucker. If I wanted you dead, I could have done it so many times already. In fact, I can easily shoot you down right here, right now.
Oh, come on, that is not how you start a sentence.
And you won't be able to do a damn thing, even with that gun.
Suddenly he laughs, almost howling in fact. Like I've just told him the best joke he's heard all his life. The only thing missing for him is to keel over and start rolling on the floor. All while I do my best not to sock him with the sorry end of my pistol.
You have guts, Feathers. You have guts. Did you hear what you just told me? You've just threatened me inside my own house. My own home. You know what I'm thinking right now? In another lifetime, we would have probably gotten along well.
He's right, and that, at least, I might have ended up liking him if I didn't have Professor Andrew, Rebecca, Zach, and Isabella. One mistake, and it would have been too late for me. With his laughter rings all the possibilities I could have lived, but have never been given the choice. All because I have other people with me, people who care. A sobering realization. But not so much when suddenly his chuckling stops, and 2 heartbeats, he marches towards me, grabs my collar, aims his gun right at my head.
Ashton! Luke, no!
Hey, now you two, I'm sure we can all talk about this first.
At this distance, a slight flick of the finger on the trigger will be able to do more than kill me.
What is it that you people really want with me? This is the second time this week, and I'm really getting weary of this little game. Did the NCA send you to apprehend me, or has somebody paid you off to kill me?
NCA? The NCA? The National Community? No, that can't be it. National Coffee Association? Nope, that's not it. Who's that? National Cleaners Association? No, wait a minute. That could be it. NCA UK. National Crime Agency. That's probably more likely.
Which one is it, Feathers? Mind you, my arm's getting tired. Better answer quick if you don't want to meet the business end of this gun.
I keep my eyes trained on him in spite of this huge threat he poses right now, because if there's anything people like him, like us, prefer, it's honesty. You don't give that impression without keeping a solid eye contact.
I'm not with NCA. I'm just here to help. There's something else in this house, and we're all in danger. You have to believe me, right? You need to let us go. You need to get out of here before it's too late. If you want to keep your sorry ass alive, you'll listen to people with more brain cells than you.
Why, you insolent!
His finger moves, but I am prepared. My hand ready to reach up, disarm him, and knock him out. I have to drag him out of this place unconscious, to keep him from suffering the fates of every person who has died from this curse, but so be it. However, before either of us can fire a shot or tackle the other to the ground, another voice echoes through the foyer. A small little thing compared to the— Oh shit! Oh fuck! Can he see the ghost? It looks like death.
Luke, help me. Please.
Boobar? 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 I have heard that before. I just forgot what it stands for. Boobar. Fucked up beyond all recognition. Reason. Repair. Gotcha. Okay. What? What? Okay. How long are we in? 6 hours? I'm gonna keep going. Unless, where are we right now in terms of the timeline? If we're like way back, hold on, let me read this first. Birthday, August 2nd, Leo, 31 years old, 5'8", 173, president and CEO of something. He's British, atheist, raised Anglican, high school dropout. Wow, I didn't expect that. Privately tutored, likes bread pudding, dogs, wine and absinthe. Piano playing, daffodils, money, women, and power. All right, Luke. Lucille Mitchell Luke Wright, a prostitute's son. He spent his childhood roaming the streets, begging or pickpocket. Wow, what? Home meant a too drunk mother and an equally drunk client, some of who would take to beating the child out of anger if he so much as looked at him the wrong way. What? That meant he was always in trouble in one form or another. Nothing was done to correct it until in a sober moment his mother found out about the abuse and promised to take better care of her son. Luke was happy for a while, but his mother's bad habits led to an early grave and left him orphaned until his biological father, a businessman with no legitimate heir, sought him out. He was trained to inherit Wright Enterprise, but along the way got mixed up with illegal activities that put the company in a bad spot after his assistant ran off with a large sum of dirty money. Bankruptcy would have been inevitable if he hadn't married Hannah. What? That is not what I expected from his backstory. What is happening? This shit is scary, yeah! Say I'm scared of what's happening is a gross understatement. Trouble of any sort? Okay, hold on, let me just... Wait, is this when is this? I think this is when she... When is this? I think it's after the homecoming, right? Nope. When is this? What? Why can't I find it? Ah. So it's around here, I think. 29th. During breakfast, Hannah asked Luke for a break. She'd be moving back to her penthouse for a couple of days. Despite trying to remain aloof, her husband accused her of wanting a divorce. Hannah insisted she simply needed a break from him. Yeah. Yep. Okay, it is that moment. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. And then we'll finish this entire thing off tomorrow. Oh, okay. I wish I could go back. I guess I could. Alright, so this is where we leave off. And I'll reread the profile at Luke's beginning again. Wow, I didn't expect that. I always thought he was rich, but I guess he's like an illegitimate son, sort of. Wow. Oh. That's why he said stuff to Rebecca of being like, oh, that makes a lot of sense then. Okay. Well, anyways, thank you to Richard and Dan who dropped by. I'm gonna save again because I'm paranoid now. And we will continue this off tomorrow. Thanks for watching and have a good one. Bye. I don't know if I can go to sleep tonight. This is gonna be tough.